lie do. We in this bitch. Two lie do. We keep it lit. Two lie do. Our facts legit. Two lie do. He got them views. Two lie do. I got them too. Two lie do. Hey, season finale. What's up?
Welcome everybody to the Man Cave. I am BJ, aka Mr. Bowtie. With me as always.
It's a nice one, D nice. You already know.
Sporting the dope shirt. Show him the shirt, man.
Oof. That don't look like you, D nice. That's what I said. So we got to do some new upgrades.
Somebody said that they don't look like you.
Yeah, the nigga that's my job. It's all good. We gonna do some upgrade. We got one for our nearest and dearest subscriber. We're gonna have a quiz. So if you can answer the question to that quiz on one of the episodes we're gonna be talking about that we did, and you got it correctly, put it in the comments, and we'll get you a size of your choice, preferably large, but we got one for you. So let's go.
All right, so we're gonna start the day with that Melanin Report. Today we shine that black light on a woman named Jane Bolin. Jane Bolin was born in 1908, and while we're talking about her today, she was the first black woman judge. Back in 1939, she was also the first to sit on the New York City Bar Association. She was a Yale Law graduate, served in New York Family Court, also worked with Eleanor Roosevelt to start a program to help young black kids before they committed a crime, which didn't seem too successful if you look at the history. But Jane Bolin made history, and today we salute you. She was born 1908 and died in 2007.
R.I.P. to one of the trailblazers in history, doing what's right.
Right on. All right. So, as you mentioned, this is the last episode in this season.
End of one season, start of another.
We'll be coming back to you guys real soon, starting off. So today we're going to take a little bit of time and look back on the first season and discuss some of the videos and some things we saw. If anybody want to drop
drop some
things in the comments that you enjoyed throughout the episode.
Or did enjoy, or just, had a grief about. Well, I already heard from a family member, shout out, baby girl, I love you.
I ain't gonna lie, that was my favorite comment right there. Reading it, I was like, oh, somebody mad.
Hey, man. Family matters, it gets real in the field. Anywho.
Hey man, so I guess I'll tell you one of my favorite episodes, man. It was definitely Black Fathers Matter. I think that was a dope episode. We got some good insight on being fathers, raising kids, and the relationship with fathers, man. I think that was really deep. And it was just a dope conversation to have, man. You don't hear a lot of black men talking about family and raising kids, and it's a conversation that I think needs to happen a lot more.
Yeah, facts. I think we need to, even if we got some indifferences or maybe you don't even know our dads, half the time it'd be a situation, mom raised you and he was somewhere, supposedly left you high and dry. But it's always best to get both sides of the story, because I've learned, as you get older, life and relationships get complicated, and you're not always going to be with the first person you have kids with. That's unfortunate, but it's real. And some people are, let's keep it 100, are we mistakes? A lot of us are some oopsies. You weren't supposed to be here, and your parent or your mom, they kept you. So salute to them for even going that far.
My mom told me I was a mistake.
Yeah.
She legit told me she was on birth control, but then was on some kind of medication, and it counteracted the birth control, and then came me. So thank you for not going to the abortion clinic. I appreciate you, but happy to be here.
Yeah, that was an episode where we just dive deep in about being a dad, what I'm saying, and just not just being someone who dropped off some semen. You really stepped up to the plate and took some initiative. All you new dads, I salute you, because y'all been there from the inception more than I could say a lot of our generation did. But if you ain't teaching them nothing, you teaching them wrong, and just teach them how to be a criminal or teach them how to be stupid. That ain't really progressing our cause, which is to make kings and queens after us. The legend is all on you, is what you teach your kids. So let's do better, fathers. That's why we like that episode.
So what's one of your episodes that sticks out to you?
Mine's that folks need to still go watch was the Christianity.
Ooh, yeah.
Man, we scared to talk about religion. I mean, I think we some spiritual people in reality, but we've been so brainwashed to believe that the way that America has taught us religion, that's the way it is. And I really think, we, our people as a whole, need to step outside of what you learn one way. It's always good to get all 360 degrees of all lessons and not just get one dimensional side of shit, because you're only going to think one way, i.e., you see all these batshit crazy ass Republicans who still supporting Trump because they only think one way. That's one dimensional. So
Yeah.
I like Christianity because A, a lot of y'all didn't want to watch the episode. You got scared. I don't know. But B, we don't talk about it, and we need to talk about it.
And man, we didn't go as deep as we could have in that episode either. It was a lot that went unsaid that we talked about offline.
Yeah.
That could have been said on. Probably would have rubbed people the wrong way, but hey, the truth has to come out, man. This is our opinion, and
it's
so
all opinion,
and other thing, man, do
too.
Research. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
do some research
learn for yourself. Don't just read that little King James book and that be it. Go read some other philosophies and other religions and other books that's talking about religion and get all sides so you understand it better.
I don't think you could truly understand the Bible if you never read it in Hebrew text.
Exactly.
If you never read it in its true text, you never truly understand it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
another episode I like was we was talking about money. And
the finances. Yeah, that was dope. You dropped some coins there.
Boy, I hope, because I see a lot of us balling out of control this 2020. Uncle Sam, and that's why y'all, man, Trump been good to me. That's why y'all thinking like that. But if all you doing is buying clothes and buying shoes and buying goddamn material shit, and you ain't buying nothing that's gonna appreciate with time, look up that word appreciation. That's the word of the day in finance. Appreciation.
Look up every version of the definition. Don't look at the first one because there's three. Look up the whole definition.
Facts. And we all out here buying shit that depreciates, and it's jewelry. I mean, all the little fake purses y'all love to buy for your woman. Them shits ain't carry no value after they've been used. And you know how we do. We pick ketchup and hot sauce and all kind of shit when we hood it up once we get it, so it ain't gonna be much value on the resale. So I just want y'all to use that money a little more wisely, even if you got it legally or any other way. I want you to use it smartly, and you should be bringing your family up. Like, real talk, you should be starting that lawn service business. Should be buying your uncle something he needed to keep his business going. Like, pay it forward, folks. Don't be selfish out here.
Yeah. Man, man, you talking about that made me think of another episode that I really enjoyed when we talked about the black business.
What's that?
I forgot. I want to say it was titled Black Business, so something similar to that. But we talked about how we need more black businesses to do different things because have a lot of them doing the same things. We have a lot of the T-shirts and a lot of ones who do sweatpants and things like that, but not a lot of shoe companies. So we don't have a lot of shoes.
Think outside the box.
Yeah, it makes it difficult to buy black owned, and then how people treat black owned businesses, and when they want to talk about, oh man, help a brother out with the discounts and do this. Man, I tell you, it's one of the worst things, and firsthand how many people get out there and do that.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so that one was that was a good one too, man. That if you haven't seen that one, man, I definitely strongly suggest you go back and watch that one. That was both of those actually. We dropped some good gems in there, some good things that you can learn from.
Yeah, I think that was episode 4.
Yeah.
So go back to episode 4 and check that out.
There's some things you can actually look yourself in the mirror like, am I actually out here supporting my people like I'm supposed to? When my cousin said he started doing this, did I go out and help? Did I repost and so forth, man? I tell you, think about that, man. Next time you go back and ask a black man for a discount, because you don't ask them Arabs and them Asians for it.
Facts.
So don't come asking black people for
it. Clap on that one. That was real shit.
Man.
Oh,
what's some stuff we can tell them look forward to in season 2?
Oh man, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about some job shit. You know, the job we love to hate, the job we gotta get up for every morning and fight traffic. You know, and how we can change the narrative. If you don't like the job, then pick up a new skill. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going out every weekend when you get off them 2 days, pick up a CDL license or pick up how to drive a forklift or you know what I'm saying, anything. Learn a new skill. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about relationship with your girl and money, relationship and money. A lot of that shit breaks up relationships.
Oh man,
Facts.
speaking of those two things, man, one of the things we're gonna talk about, and we discussed about doing, we still haven't done it. We're gonna talk about monogamy and polygamy and how it can actually help grow finances in your relationship and actually help a bond, man. And it's not just about sex.
What's this?
Monogamy and polygamy.
They can help grow finances.
Polygamy can, yeah.
So having several partners.
Think about it like this. You and your wife both work, right?
Yeah.
Y'all bring stuff and add to this household. Mm-hmm. What if y'all brought in another income, another 40,000, 50,000 a year from somewhere else?
Yeah, it's still another body that's gonna have to be taken care of. But yeah, I see what you're saying. All right. So yeah, polygamy. Is it an option in marriage? Yeah. Also, our generation is becoming grandparents earlier than we thought. Some of y'all in y'all 30s are already grandparents. And I don't know how that's possible, but hey, shout out to y'all starting to get some booty earlier than expected and be grown up shit sooner than you should have. But anyway,
man, why do you think that is, man? I'll take a quick break. Why do you think that is?
What?
That it's happening so much earlier now.
Because these dudes are just so thirsty to get it, and the girls makes it so easy for them to get it. Like, it's like both worlds colliding. They want it just as much as the dudes, and it's all about, girl, I did such and such and such. They talking shit about it like it's cool. And dudes they talking shit about it.
Of course.
How they got sloppies and top and all this, and put the kids on their shoulders and all that shit.
I really think it's TV, man. TV
and music, bro. The shit is little kids be saying nowadays. They talking like 2 Live Crew all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like the way 2 Live Crews to talk, that's how NBA Youngboy raps about shit all the time, but more or less in a violent way.
But not even just the guys, the women too, man.
Light skin, Keisha, mulatto, all the folks talking about eating a box while they drive, and they talking like niggas.
Yeah.
Like,
so
females looking at themselves like bosses, and the dudes that ain't doing better than them like some peons. Like, that's another issue we're gonna talk about the demographic, not the demographic, but the
dynamic,
the pyramid of male female. Who's really the boss of the household now? Because that shit has changed dramatically. And the kids to adults, what I was saying about that is we're gonna talk about how y'all quick to get kids and have babies while you're in your parents' house, but when it's
and
time
expect them to babysit.
Yeah, expect them to take care of them, all this shit just cause that's your mom or that's your dad. But that's irresponsible as fuck, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna address it. And you really put a lot of pressure on a lot of parents. They pretend like it's cool. We love the child, no doubt, but that's some foul shit to put that added pressure on some shit you did by mistake. Because 9 times out of 10, it was not on purpose. So we're gonna talk about that. Definitely.
Yeah, man. Please make sure you stay tuned. Season 2 will be coming real soon.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely, if I need to, I'm gonna shout out from time to time while we're on break. But
we will. We will, both of us. We will.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it out there. Some updates and some random things. You're gonna still hear that real spiel from a G.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow that Instagram. All right. 2 live _ dudes and the D Nice Melanie King.
Yes, sir.
Also ask Mr. Bowtie. Please make sure you look
go
at
watch the episodes, man. Stop playing.
Oh yeah, man.
Y'all got time for everything else in the world. Can't give brother 5 to 20 minutes. Like, come on, man.
We definitely make it worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah,
Trust
we're
me.
talking about some good shit. And, you know, my personality gonna spill all over the place. So, you know, we're gonna let loose a little more on the comedic tip a little bit next season too. We might have some skits and shit. Might dress up in some characters to get the characters of goofball motherfuckers out there. All that's coming. So stay
Yeah, man.
tuned. We appreciate you. Subscribe. Have your homies subscribe. And this is Two Live Dudes, and we out this bitch. Ugh.